Welcome. This is Dave and Andy Teleposki, and you're listening to On Point Cast. Episode 3 of the podcast has Andy and I interviewing Dan, Alan, Ned, and Mike, members of the band Thousand Suns, which was a New Jersey-based rock band. The band recorded a couple of EPs, demo tapes, and some live shows during their time together in the early 2000s. We hope you enjoy the interview and hearing some of the band's studio and live music. On Point Cast can be heard on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud, among other podcasting platforms, and you can follow us on all the major social media platforms by searching On Point Cast or by visiting www.onpointcast.com.
What's up, Tri-State? We're the Thousand Suns.
All right, so we're here with the guys from Thousand Suns, and we have Andy here with the first question for the guys.
When did Thousand Suns start, and what's the history behind the band?
All right. Basically, me and Ned started becoming friends. I don't know, Alan, you introduced me to Ned, I think, back in the mid to late 90s, and we thought about, Ned, I always spoke with Ned about starting something up, and
I think it was like in the kitchen, in Alan's kitchen, right? I remember it was in Alan's kitchen. You were like, "Yeah, you sing?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, want to do this thing? And I was like, "Yeah."
A couple years went by, reconnected with Ned again in around 1999, and then as luck would have it, excuse me one sec, as luck would have it, I met Mike Colasaris, our bass player, in an AOL chat room, I believe. I think I said I was looking for a bass player, and he raised his hand online.
That was That's right, yeah. Yes.
And then, I don't know if you'll recall, we set up a meeting at the West Carteret Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, I remember, man. Yeah, I remember.
Okay, and then we, the rest was history after that.
Oh, so
That's right.
So that's how it all started out. Now,
I remember pulling up to meet you guys, and you guys looked over like, who the hell is this guy?
we're going to get into one of the band's tracks right now. Name of this track is called Every Step, and you're listening to On Point Cast.
Who can with uncertainty you cry aloud, 'cause you cannot believe what you have inside is free. It's only a matter of time. I'll be right here by your side. So don't ask why. When we're together, we're alive. And don't let go. I know it's hard right now, but there'll be better days. And don't let go. I know it's hard to trust, but I'll be there always. So do not ever even think I'll let you down. Still some faith in me, 'cause I'll be there when you feel pain. And as far as our future goes, we'll have a place to call our own. So believe in me. And don't let go. I know it's hard right now, but there'll be better days. And don't let go. I know it's hard to trust, but I'll be there always. When don't let go. I know it's hard right now, but there'll be better days. And don't let go. I know it's hard to trust, but I'll be there with every step of
How did Alan and Dan influence each other musically, and tell us a little about the recording process at Big Blue Meanie?
Dan was always my influence, you know, like following him. He played guitar, I was learning to play drums, and so I just always looked up to him musically, and we just always jammed, and he taught me a lot. And we always found a way to form a band.
Okay.
Yeah, we always connected well. I noticed, one thing I noticed, I remember the day Alan picked up a pair of drumsticks. He got his first Tama drum kit. It was a starter kit.
Yeah.
And
But I always stayed more metal. And Slayer too, Dave Lombardo was one of my hero drummers, so always stayed with that. So just those good old 80s metal roots.
Cool. And Ned?
Well, man, like I said before, Whitney Houston, Eddie Vedder, Chris Cornell. Yeah. Always getting down with a little bit of Whitney.
So all the vocalists.
I can't forget Face to Face. Face to Face.
Oh, Face to Face.
Man.
Yeah.
Love Face to Face.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, Alan, but they were doing
Operation Ivy was good.
they were doing some tours again or something. They actually are playing like an acoustic set in
Yes,
New
they just
Jersey.
came out with a new album not too long ago. It was good.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but I got an album, like a couple albums ago, I bought one from them. But I'd love to see them. Hopefully they come down to Florida.
There's this place in Garwood, New Jersey called Crossroads.
Yep. Oh, yeah, sure.
And I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm actually in December. I think Dan's going too. We're going to see Shelter at Crossroads
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
in Garwood.
You know who plays there a lot? Or twice a year? Everlast. Believe it or not.
Really?
Twice a year.
Yeah.
Is it unannounced? No, it's usually on his site or whatever. I see it on his tours. Yeah, he just played there in September, actually. September 11th, I think it was. To be honest with you.
What was it? Last year I saw Murphy's Law there.
Nice. Wow.
Which was a good show.
Yeah, forgot about them.
And Lou from Sick of It All was there hanging out.
Sick of it all.
I still have those. I still have those Grandmaster reels. That was he put that together. I still have those Grandmaster reels, you know. Yes.
What are you gonna do with them?
Nothing. Grandmaster reels, and then we have that song CD reels.
All right, so why don't you guys talk about the Big Blue Meanie recording? Is that where you guys recorded?
Yeah, it's not even there anymore. The place is gone. Yes, it closed. Jay Kastner, right? Jay Kastner. Yep.
Yeah. It took like 8 hours to set up and sound check the drums. Remember that? Like forever.
Ooh. Forever. We thought we'd go in on a Saturday and walk out Sunday with at least everything but vocals done. Right. It wasn't until after dinner that we even started to track.
Oh my God.
Tell you what, though, I had a good time the whole time getting that food.
Do you guys remember like why you actually chose like that place to record?
Well, I could answer that. I've heard other bands recordings there, and I've heard nothing but good things about it. So I was like, why don't we give it a shot? We're gonna spend some serious coin. Let's spend it at somewhere they would do a good job. And I feel at the time Big Blue Meanie did a fantastic job.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I always deferred to Dan when it came to the sounds and the quality of places, you know?
Yeah, he would know.
Yeah. I mean, looking back, if we could have got a slot, I would have said Tracks East. But at the time, I remember they had a waiting list for like a long time.
True.
So it was kind of out of the question at the time. So the next choice for us would be Big Blue Meanie.
Tonight the moonlight's in your eyes, and I'll stay because the timing's right. We're laying here, it seems so clear, the way the sheets sway, your taste is
What bands do you play with, and where did you guys play shows?
Where did we play shows?
What bands did you play with, and where did you guys play shows?
Funny.
I don't know. You guys never played outside of Jersey, did you? Besides New York, I guess.
That was New York. We played New York. We played some show at what was that college we went to out there? And I remember like trying to sing through like these thick clouds of smoke.
Oh, the smoke would get you. The smoke would just.
And the stage, everything was set up. Alan, you were like crammed into a corner. The stage there was like this real tight stage in a corner of a bar. The place is no longer there, right? That gig, we opened up for this band called Godhead, who was national act at the time. Yeah. They were. Yes, they were. And we opened up just before them. And I remember that place being pretty packed. It was packed. Yep. Yeah. It's a good time. It was a good time all around. That was a great time.
Now, when they played, did they give you guys a shout out?
I think they did a really good cover of Eleanor Rigby from the Beatles.
Yes, they did. In terms of a shout out, I don't remember. I don't remember. Once before, I think before they started. We did like a battle of bands or something there, and one kid was all mad. He's like, "Who invited PLJ?" Who invited WPLJ? Oh no, that was the frat party. That was we played with Disney Fist and some other dude.
Yeah, what was the deal with that guy PJ? You guys had some guy PJ working for you or something?
JP.
Oh,
JP was
JP, that's right.
He's a good guy. He was an interesting guy.
He helped. He tried to help us. He was down the floor.
He was a helpful guy. He was a helpful guy. He did a lot of the lifting in terms of getting us gigs. And definitely helped us get gigs. He almost worked as a handler. He would kind of contain us and keep us organized. We were different than most of the bands. We were coming, at the time we were playing, the music was coming out of that new metal phase.
Yeah.
So a lot of bands wanted to sound like Limp Bizkit. Correct. So we, as it's been put to me by a close friend of ours, John, we were years ahead of our time. So played shows. It was a little difficult sometimes for us to fit in on certain bills.
Yep.
I feel. We played the Birch Hill nightclub, which was, aside from the Stone Home, probably the biggest venue in New Jersey, in my opinion. I believe there were some shows up in Hoboken as well. Maxwell.
Whiskey bar.
We did do a Stone Pony show, I believe. We did a Club Benet show at that old joint.
Oh, what about the Saint? Didn't we play the Saint?
Yeah, we did.
Was that a place?
Maybe that was ridiculous. But yeah, I never.
I got one for you guys. It's one of my most memorable shows at an iconic place, one of the most iconic places to date. It's no longer there, but I'll never forget L'Amour in Brooklyn.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that is right. L'Amour's in Brooklyn.
It was a bus trip.
We bus
That's
trip.
a bus trip?
That was the bus trip.
All right, so we have a live clip right now from one of the band's live shows, which I believe was at the Birch Hill nightclub, which was in Old Bridge, New Jersey. And this is an oldie but a goodie. The name of the track is Boys of Summer, Don Henley's classic track, one which a number of bands have covered, including the Ataris, Code 7, and I don't know, my personal opinion, I think Code 7 did a really good job on that track when they covered it. The Ataris version is more commercial, but anyway, here's Thousand Sons take, or Thousand Sons version on the same track, Don Henley's Boys of Summer. And again, you're listening to On Point Cast.
You know this song.
What are you guys doing musically now? I know Dan's doing DJing. Why don't you guys talk about that?
I'm always dithering around, messing around. Did a few things with Dan here and there.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, nothing really committed, just kind of dithering.
Okay.
I lived in Nashville for the past 8 years. I played a lot, I wrote a lot, and that was kind of cool. Once I moved down here to Florida, I just kind of shut that all out. Got really jaded seeing what the business side of it was like. So now it's just, I play a little bit. I still write, but it's other than that, nothing much, just for fun.
Alan, can you expand on that a little bit, Alan? What was your experience like over there? So, I mean, are you saying it's like cutthroat? Is that what you're talking about? Like in terms of
Yes.
trying to make it?
Very, yeah. Always wanted to, you think of trying to make it, and I definitely found it's easier for bands. If you're a really good band, you've got a better shot. But as far as writing stuff, once you get into the business, you're all what the record labels say, what the record companies want. You're not necessarily the best, most talented getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, it's just, you constantly hear, well, this song isn't good enough, or well, you can't say this in that song. You're not allowed to say this in that song, and it just beats you up. I think that's one of the reasons why I love the band so much, because we could say what we wanted in our songs. It was how we expressed ourselves. You didn't have anyone telling you, well, you can't say it that way. And
Wait.
I don't know.
Wait. So are you saying there's politics in the music?
Yes, I am saying there's politics in the music.
Really? You guys have any future plans for music at all?
Why not?
Reunion.
Plans?
I'm down for reunion.
Plans? I'm down to do whatever. Always down to play, mess around.
My goal is, so I got 6 kids. So
Damn, son. What?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
So my goal is
6 kids.
Yes.
family.
That's right.
Just say this again. Six kids. Damn.
So my goal is
I got one dog and I'm losing it.
My goal is to be able to have kids say to their friends, "Yo, my dad's playing here and here tonight. Let's go watch," and have them come out, have a few drinks, and watch his old man tear it up.
Yup.
There you go. Cool.
Smacking it up, slapping up, flipping it, rubbing it down.
I eventually want to start playing some music down here again in Florida. Just not quite ready, but if I do, I just want to play drums and rock. Forget about the writing stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And when I come up to New Jersey to plan 2 days, one where we just rehearse, the next day where we play a show. It's my goal.
Cool.
Well, it's 1999, get my spine now, working the grind,
you have characterized yourselves as a rock band or an emo band or what?
It's just a rock band.
Yeah, hard rock, right? Hard rock. We had some emo, a little bit of emo.
We were doing a bunch of different things. There was like hip hop at times. There was
We played, and all of our influences kind of just came out in it. That was what I loved about us. There was no, let's try and be like this, or this. It was like, we just went with it.
No, Dan, we were saying, what kind of band did you guys characterize yourselves as? Like emo, punk, rock, hard rock?
Like, I would say emo, but at the same time, heavy as hell. I remember, like, it was always kind of like an eternal struggle in a way with us because, you know, certain guys wanted to be a little more emo-ish, and I wanted to be heavier. Like, you guys know me, man. I tried to make everything heavy, too. Like, you know me. Like, if I could make Beethoven's Fifth Symphony heavy, I would, you know?
To follow up on what Dan said, like, heavy song, erase the page. It was like,
oh, yeah. I'm saying. There was so much going on. To say it was any one thing, I think, is to negate really what we were doing. I think we were able to really showcase a lot of different sounds.
But then you have stuff like Let It Fade, which was much more laid back and just melodic.
Yeah, it's like the windows down on a car like sound.
Yeah, on a nice sunny spring day.
Tell us about a nostalgia song.
Oh, remember that? Oh, that was written after 9/11.
Okay.
I remember we wrote that right after 9/11. I can't get over how long ago that was. Oh my God, man! Wow, I was 21 years old.
What song was that?
That was a nostalgia song. We didn't record that though. There was a bunch that we didn't record.
Yo, I actually have that. You guys did WSOU, and I have an acoustic of it.
Oh, wow! I butchered it. I butchered it on WSOU.
I'm gonna put that in. It sounds good.
Now we had a nostalgia song.
There's a bunch. There was a bunch. There was that So Young track.
Yes.
When DJ died, my buddy DJ.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
What was that? My 23rd birthday.
You had that song.
He died on my birthday, and
I see things clear now. I think I've grown so much since then. I think I see how you feel now. I think I know I felt that way then. And please understand, I take you over life any day. And please understand, that's why sometimes act that way. I want you to know I've changed now. I want you to see me as a friend. I want you to know I'm for real now. And to believe I'm different from them. Please understand, I'll take you over life any day. And please understand, that's why sometimes act that way. More protective, never concerned. It's not the way to be. I've learned. More protective, never concerned. It's not the way to be. I've learned. We know in the fight because of some kind of tears in your eyes that kill me inside. So don't be surprised when I'm by your side, holding you up for the rest of your life. For the man that makes you his wife. We're blood, and I've learned this time. And all the fights because of some guy with blood, and I've learned. When all the fights because of some guy with blood, and I've learned. Want you to know I'm here now. I won't be the way I was back then. I want you to know I'm sincere now. So put away the memories from then. I'm overprotective and over-concerned. It's not the way to be. I've learned. I know I'm overprotective and over-concerned. It's not the way to be. I've learned. I don't know why I'm so goddamn overprotective of you. I can't help but just find myself to think that's the right thing to do. I'm watching you when I wanna be the guardian to make sure you do the right thing for your life this time.
You had a unique writing style, Ned. A very unique way of writing lyrics, which I always admired.
Wait, Alan, didn't you used to write some lyrics too, though, Alan?
I mean, I would try, and then Ned would change them all.
Okay.
And that was cool. But I like shaping the song, you know, just trying to play different drum beats and stuff. And then Mike would do his thing, and Dan would chunk in, and just Ned always did good with lyrics.
For some reason, I remember one song was, I don't know if you wrote about Natasha, your sister.
I've learned, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's on that, that's your track on that 3-track demo.
That's on the 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just like Kirk. Yeah, I like writing, man. Writing was always good.
It's hard to believe that when we all were doing this, there wasn't anything.
No.
There was no. We had a website. It was like, oh my god, we had a website.
Yeah.
Remember that website we were using? Yeah. That I was doing. Yeah.
You ran it.
Yeah,
It was like
you ran the website.
it was like angelfire.com/Thousand Suns.
Right. We were trying to like direct people there. And I couldn't say www. I would go Double your dot.
Because you
forget that.
Yeah, because you guys didn't have ThousandSons.com. You had like angelfire.com/ThousandSons.
Oh, it was like the most ridiculous thing to try to tell people to do.
That's right.
Can you imagine if we were around now with social media? It would be a whole new ballgame.
Who knows though? What I mean, I don't know. Who knows? But there's a lot more competition out there. Don't forget. Yeah, but the scene is whack and petty though, all around. Oh yeah. It's hard to find good bands that still do their thing.
No,
there's not a lot of original music.
No. I've seen it for years.
I can't really say though, because I have no reason to be in the middle of it. I don't really know what's going on, and it's got to be. The kids got to be doing something, right? The kids have to be doing something these days, right, guys?
Well, they're all listening to.
Doing it?
They're all listening to the manufactured, electronic music.
Yeah.
There's no guitars anymore. There's no drums. I mean,
Some auto tune.
yeah.
A lot of that where original bands would play, they're not around anymore.
No.
Well, I have a theory, and my theory is to keep it alive. You know, gotta keep it alive. Got to do it, because if someone doesn't do it, it's never going to get done. So if you have someone that wants to do it, then it could be a beautiful thing.
That's real talk, right?
Is that a yogiism?
Yeah, dude, that's like a real theory.
Yogiism.
It's as real as it gets, yeah.
Dude, there should be books. There should be whole courses devoted to such theory. Because I think you're onto something, Dan. I think you're onto something.
It was the demo tape game and the CD game. Now you got YouTube and everything else.
It's unbelievable the exposure you could get now.
Dan.
Back then it was like we were trying to get on a radio station, or we were trying to
Yeah, now you don't need to. We had good times in that basement, right, Dan? Remember jamming in that basement?
Of course I do.
That
Jamming in Bayville.
Won the World Series?
Yes, it was the night, the 96 World Series. I think For the Love of played, we played, and maybe one other band or something.
Yeah.
I remember you guys playing. Used to play that Bold cover.
Rise Up.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Two wrongs do not make it right.
No.
All right, guys. Closing thoughts.
closing thoughts. For 20-something years now, I've longed for just one more gig.
One more gig.
Just at least
another gig.
to share the stage with the Clown. So if we can make that happen, I'm all for it.
Yeah, let's share. We're gonna do it. We're gonna share some time, because I've been thinking that too. I want to play. I gotta play one more time. We gotta do it.
Cool.
Yeah, that's so funny you say that, because I don't think we knew when we played, that it was going to be the end.
No.
It just faded away.
The last show was at Packy Pub.
That's right. Before it became 88 Keys, before it became, what's it now, the dudes? Big Shots.
Big Shots,
That was
yeah.
Big Shot.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
Big Shots. The dudes.
Cool.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed putting that out there.
This was fun.
Yeah, cool.
It's always fun. It's always fun. Come on. We're old. Jeez, I can't believe I said that again. Dave said it before. It's one thing to message, but hearing your guys' voices, it's just when I hear your beautiful voice, Mike, it come back so much more vividly.
Exactly.
I know.
Yes,
I know.
absolutely. Like Mike, just now, guess where I was when you were talking? I was in your car. We just got done picking up like a triple stack. We're on our way, and we're on our way to rehearse. Remember that? Remember that? I remember that.
Is that
I do.
That's a Wendy's triple stack?
That's right.
And as this plane lands down, should I stand my ground or should I pack my bags and leave this goddamn town? Because I can't forget all those words you said in spite of all the my back and I was left for hell. I'm holding strong in spite of your phone calls. Never to let you in, I'm strengthening these walls. Do better for myself, I'll find somebody else. Take the pain down off the shelf of my health. I know I'll stare right up in the face of danger and give it back to all those who were there for me. What can you say? Nothing to say, I make my way with no delay out the front door because this one won't stand around anymore. Cause when I'm just gone, you'll never be there to take my phone calls now. And when I'm standing up, you fall right down. And as I'm standing strong, I know you'll drown. This place was built on love and you wrecked this town. And I'll replace this pain with all the tears you sound. Repulse all those regrets and I'm gone down south. So now I'm gone.
All right, so Andy and I want to thank the guys in Thousand Suns for doing this podcast for On Point Cast, onpointcast.com. Gonna leave you guys off with the last track, Let It Fade, which is probably their best track in my opinion, and probably their most successful track that got some decent radio play for college radio in the early 2000s. It was fun to hear the guys reminisce about their days playing gigs throughout New Jersey and just enjoying that time period. Andy and I hope you enjoyed the podcast, and we hope to be back with you all real soon with another edition of On Point Cast.
Future's only a